Hi, hey. I know it's been forever since I've been on this channel. No excuses though. I should be posting more on this channel. But today we kind of throwing in Bible stuff. But also talking about certain things I've been noticing lately on social media. For instance, um, have you ever come across married couples that have 8, 10 children, 12 children, however many children, and you look in the comment section and you seeing people saying use birth control is a thing, um, or abortion is a thing, something like that, and I'm just like, I don't get it. Like, why are so many people hating on someone that is clearly married to one person and having multiple kids by that one person? Y'all coming for that person just because they're having multiple kids. Oh, it's too many kids. Is it yours? Like, I've been seeing so many people invest into people's lives so much as if it's theirs. Like, why does it matter? As long as they can afford them, they can take care of them, they're well fed, well clothed, good roof over their head. What's the issue? I'm always seeing stuff like this, and I always see, even with I forgot her name, but I think she's in her early 20s. She's pregnant with her third kid or fourth, something like that. But she's having this by her husband. You know, all her kids are by her husband. And people in the comment section talking about, oh my God, another one, you're too young, you're this age, have that much. Not everybody wants to party, wants to have fun, wants to do hot girl summer, wants to do spring break. And I'm talking about not every girl wants to be sleeping around with people and quote unquote having fun in their youth. Not everybody wants to do that. Some people want to just settle down, have their family, and chill. I feel like people, it's a mixture. People come for married women that is young, that's having a lot of kids, and obviously the women that have multiple baby daddies, they come for them too. But I don't understand why you come for a married woman that have multiple kids by one man. That should be a normal thing. Some people want big families. Just because you don't want a big family doesn't mean that someone else doesn't want a big family, you know? You may want one, you may want two. That's cool. That's fine. You obligated to want how many you want, but someone may want 10. And there shouldn't be nothing wrong with that. So I'm just yeah, getting upset about that, but then you're also getting upset about women having multiple baby daddies, which that's not even good either. You shouldn't be in doing that. You know, I understand maybe two times it could happen, but if that keeps happening, there's this woman that have, I think she had 7 kids by 5 baby daddies. How? I saw a white woman that had 9 kids by 5 baby daddies, and her last baby daddy, who she's pregnant with the third kid by, is her ex's cousin. What are we doing here? Why? And I feel like a lot of it is also because I've also seen stuff we going with EBT and stuff like that, and welfare, shit like that. Some of these women will purposely have a lot of kids so that they can get these stuff, so they don't work. And it's I even seen a woman with her husband straight up confess on camera they've been trying to have another baby so they don't have to work again, and she convinced her husband somehow to get her pregnant so they don't have to go back to work right now. And I'm just really, y'all? Really? Her situation, she's married, she's a husband, but it's still bad. But then you have the other women out there that literally do it with different partners to get freaking child support, multiple child supports, and guess what, they end up using that child support on themselves. They don't use it on their kid for real. I feel like there's not enough women talking about this. I'm the type of girl, y'all. I don't agree with everything, girls do. I don't. I'm not 100% supportive. Oh yeah, girl, get it. No, I'm not. No. A lot of times I may agree with the men say a lot of times about some of these females, because there's not enough females that are talking about this issue, and it's like they're normalizing certain things that are not supposed to be normalized. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get society, y'all. I really don't. And then they teach their kids to do the same thing. Like, there was this other, I think it was a Hispanic girl. She's like, it's been from generations where they having kids and then being on welfare and all that stuff on purpose. Because why should they have to work? And I'm just like, what? What? Like I said, it's 50-50. Women that are married that have multiple kids, they do get judged for whatever reason. I don't understand why. And then women that have multiple baby partners, they get judged, which is more valid than that side. But I'm so sorry about that, yeah. My window's open, it's outside, so if y'all hear a noise, that's people outside talking that loud. But yeah, like, it's crazy. And then especially, y'all, with this whole thing going on in Houston and Atlantic spring break, especially mostly Houston, the whole spring break thing, which I don't understand why people was going to Houston, because there was no beaches. I know I'm late on talking about this, but still, it's like the fact that it's normalized to just sleep around with people that you don't even know randomly and stuff like that. It's sick. You know, what happened to finding your person, sticking to that person, eventually get married to that person? What happened to that? I feel like ever since Lily Phillips and Bonnie Blue came out, if y'all don't know who they are, they basically OF girls. They came out with how I heard about them on YouTube is Bonnie Blue and Lily Phillips slept with 100 men in one day, and then Bonnie Blue ended up sleeping with 1,000 men in one day. Something that Lily Phillips wanted to do before her, but Bonnie Blue beat her to it, whatever like that. And Bonnie was allegedly pregnant by whoever. And I'm just like, and Lily Phillips, by the way, her parents know she's doing this and eventually accept it, which I don't understand why would a parent accept their kid to do that. And what's the goal behind this? You just damaging yourself. Like, this other girl, I believe, that's following these two individuals, she's has a fiance, by the way, do OF, and doing the same thing that Lily Phillips and Bonnie Blue is doing. And what happened to her? She got internally damaged. She was bleeding, and the doctor told her to stop. And when she healed, she went back to it again and then complained again. So it's like, I feel like these two individuals influence a lot of the younger generations to do dumb shit like this, you know? Excuse my language. I know this is a spiritual channel. But I feel like they influence the young generations to do this, especially young generation that don't have a great mindset. But the thing that is going on in Houston, and not just Houston, other places I remember Houston is like the red zone of STD rates and stuff like that. And did y'all know this? In the Bible, it straight up says, if someone has an uncurable disease, you're not supposed to sleep with them. You're not supposed to have a relationship with them. And you're probably like, well, that's kind of unfair. Like, what if it's a situation if the person, you know, I know there's situations that where people caught it from the significant other that they've been with for a while, they trusted a while, or like that, they wasn't sleeping around, whatever like that. Unfortunately, even in the Old Testament, even though that's what's the case, you're not supposed to be with anybody else, unfortunately, because you're unclean for the rest of your life. Versus if you have a disease that's curable, which is still bad that you even caught it in the first place, it's curable, where you would think the person would like chill out and stop what they're doing, but no, they continue to open their legs and stuff like that. And it goes for men too, because there are men out here that be purposely spreading these things to harm people because someone harmed them, so they feel like, oh, they gotta harm others because they was harmed. And I never understand that. I've seen stories. I seen one, it was this woman years ago on Facebook that infected 1,000 men with HIV. A man that infected 3,000 black women with HIV. Like, this is insane. Like, can we just go back to like finding our person, sticking with that person, getting married to that person, instead of sleeping around? Like, why? Don't y'all understand when y'all sleeping around with people, y'all sharing your mind, your soul with that person, you're sharing your energy. If that person have bad energy, that person is putting that energy onto you. Do y'all know that? Do y'all know that? Like, y'all think it's all cool and stuff just to sleep around and stuff during spring break. It's just not cool, especially if you get pregnant. If they're not cool, you don't know who the father is. I'm hearing stories like this one girl slept with 7 guys in Houston. 7? People coming back with different types of diseases that are, mutating over there. Like, that's how bad it is. And I'm just like, do people not hear this before going over there? Like, they think like, oh yeah, it's just fake news. Like, oh, they'll be fine, let me just go to freaking Houston. Like, what? And it's not just Houston. This Dallas, Texas too was probably infested with people. So many people that were on spring break were not even from Texas. They were from New York, New Jersey, other states, going over there and then coming back with it. Like, all I'm saying is, woman to woman, respect yourself. Respect yourself. Don't be opening your leg just because just because a guy is cute, or he's seducing you or whatever. Don't respect yourself more. And if you always have this type of females, when you ask them what their body count is, they get offended. And I noticed the ones that get offended by that are the ones that slept with multiple people and they don't want to admit they slept with multiple people. They always want to come with an excuse like, oh, why does it matter? Oh, it shouldn't matter, it was the past. Oh, but guys have more. Let me tell you something. With a guy and a guy can sleep around multiple women and his private area is still the same. But a woman, when you are sleeping with multiple men, your thing opens up wide. It no longer is like this or like this. It's wide. So it becomes loose. So therefore it doesn't have the same strength anymore it used to have. That is the plain difference between a woman and a guy that's sleeping around multiple people. It's not, I don't say like guys should sleep around a lot of people either. Like, I don't support that either. But as a woman, you shouldn't be sleeping around a lot of people either. You shouldn't be having no sneak links, no F buddies. You shouldn't be having that. Like, it's crazy out here. And men nowadays, they don't be caring. They'll boldly straight up ask you to do things with you and not care. Like, I remember when I was 15 years old in high school, I had a crush on a boy. Yeah, we all have crushes. That boy knew I liked him, and he would always play with my feelings. He would always disrespectful towards me, asking me to do sexual favors towards him, and I wasn't with it. Especially asking me to be involved in a gangbang. I didn't know what a gangbang was at 15 years old because I'm an innocent. I'm not doing crazy stuff. But it clicked to me once he said I was gonna be an other girl. It clicked to me, and I'm just like, heck no. And that's just to show you how disrespectful some man could be. Well, he was a teenager, but men could be like that too, where they just see you in a relationship with somebody and they could just bluntly just ask you that they don't care. And that's disrespectful, especially if you have a whole girl and you're doing that. Like, that is straight up disrespectful. Like, what are you doing? You're just being disrespectful to that girl, and I have to be the bigger person to tell you that. Like really? Like, it's crazy how overly sexual men are, and some women nowadays. Like, I always felt like if a man is trying to sleep with a woman so quickly, or a woman trying to sleep with a man so quickly, they have something. Because there's no way in hell you just nonchalant about sleeping with somebody that you really even know like that if you don't have anything. You know what I'm saying? So, women, please respect your bodies. Please respect yourself. And if you're a virgin, please respect yourself even more. Wait until you find your person to, build with, marry with. Do not just be, doing what that. Don't do that. Respect yourself, woman. And if you're a woman that's not a virgin, celibacy is a thing. Abstinence is a thing. yeah, respect your body. Because when I tell you, I be seeing like, especially a lot of the women that sleep around a lot, they low key be crazy mentally because they have so much men that they don't sleep with, so much um spirit vibes, whatever that's in them. They make them. That's why Lily Phillips and Bonnie Blue is like this, because they probably like not all the way there anymore. They just like, oh, screw it, I'm gonna just do this to make my money. And it's sad. It's sad that some girls feel like they have to do OF just to make a certain amount of money because they don't want to do a regular 9 to 5 job. And I understand doing a 9 to 5 job can be hard. It is stressful as hell. But there's so many other ways you can make money besides selling yourself. OF is selling yourself. It's like P-Hub. It's selling yourself, basically. And you can't go back from that. And then that's another thing that I want to talk about. These girls always wonder why men do not take them seriously. Men just want to do this and that with them, and that's it. If you do an OF, if you doing P, the only men you're going to attract is men that do the same thing. If you're trying to attract a man that's more serious, that doesn't do that stuff, it's a high chance that he's not going to take you seriously. He is not. He is just going to hang out with you, do whatever, and that's it. But the only men that you're going to attract the only men that you're going to attract is men that do that stuff, like that stuff, don't care about that stuff, really. That's the only men you're going to attract. You're not going to attract a serious man. And then you're probably like, well, what about, there are some women out there that do OF models and they do have a guy. That's like a slight 1% chance that happened. And that's like a slight 1% chance that happened. And it's not guaranteed that's gonna happen for everybody. Like, that's what women think. They look at these celebrities like, oh, well, these celebrities did this and that. Look at Kim Kardashian. She was married this amount of time. She slept around. She has a disc tape around, and she still got married. She still not everyone is gonna get that chance. Don't compare yourself to celebrity lifestyles. Kim Kardashian has money, so of course she's gonna have guys probably feeding over her, no matter what. A lot of these other rappers, hoods, girls, of course they're gonna have guys feeding over them because they look good, they have money. If they was a regular girl like you, they not gonna care about you. It's because these girls have a stature, which is still bad. I don't support that either way, because you have a lot of celebrities that are just straight up walking diseases and not care, and they still have people that mess with them, which is weird to me. Sexy Red is one of them. I don't know, like none of her music, honestly. But yeah, she is one of them that is a walking disease. Pretty sure other celebrities are as well, but celebrities tend to sleep around with other celebrities a lot, so they don't really give up. They don't really care as much. But you, as a regular person that has that, oh yeah, girl, stop listening. You want to listen to rap music, go ahead, but like, don't listen to it in a point where you feel like, oh, you have to act ratchet, you have to act slutty, you have to act this way. No, because a serious man, when it's time for you want to quote unquote settle down and want a serious man, that serious man ain't gonna be serious with you. That man is gonna be like, oh, you did this and that. Believe it or not, y'all, past does matter to a lot of men. Y'all think like y'all get offended if a man would look at you differently for your past. If a man find out that you slept with 2 guys at one time, what do you think he's gonna think of you? Even though that was way before you met him, what do you think he's gonna think of you? Yeah, you may not be doing it anymore. It was just like a one-time thing, whatever. But he's gonna still think like, damn, like I can't be with someone like that did that. Because yes, that's why they say sometimes certain things just keep as a secret. But sometimes you need to be honest with your partner too. Like, I'm trying to educate you guys in a way too, because I see things on social media, I hear things on social media, and I'm always seeing these young girls talking about they don't understand why God don't take them seriously, this and the third. One thing, even though you don't do OF, if you take certain pictures on social media showing off your body a certain way, you're going to attract the wrong attention. You're going to attract guys that want to just smash, and that's it. That's what you're going to attract. If you're taking pictures appropriately, you're fully dressed, it looks classy, whatever like that, you're gonna attract men that, you know, want to take you seriously. You know, it's not rocket science. I know some girls, it takes them a while to freaking realize that, but I realized that by the age of 17. I realized that. The fact that it took me at the age of 17 to realize, like, oh yeah, guys, if you take pictures a certain way, take pictures of certain clothes, you're gonna attract the guys that you don't want. And some people take them until they're like 30, 40 to realize that. You know? It took me when I was 17 to realize that. And you're probably gonna ask me, like, oh, well, did you just take pictures periodically or something like that? I just take bikini pictures, you know. They would make bikini pictures normal. So, you know, when I was a teenager, I thought it was normal to take bikini pictures. I take pictures in shorts, you know. Yeah, I was trying to fit in at one point in school, trying to wear certain, act like I was 21 or like that. But once I realized what I was doing, I'm like, yo, I need to chill. I need to chill. Because now I am 26, y'all, and when I was young, I was trying to grow up so fast, and I'm just like, damn, enjoy your youth while you're still young. Enjoy your youth. Don't try to grow up so fast. Yeah, don't try to grow. I don't know what is going on today, but this constant noise outside today. Every time it's like starts to get one constant noise. But anyways, enjoy your youth while you're young. Don't try to rush to be 21 or act 21. I see a lot of. I went to school a lot of girls in high school that were dressing like they were 21, acting like they were 21, put on a full face of makeup like they were older. I even see a lot of girls on social media that are teenagers doing that. Mama Trabejo was one of them that was acting older, dressing older. Bad Baby, which is Darren Bergoli, if y'all know who that is. If you see how she looks like now, she has plastic surgery up right now. This other girl that was on Ice Spice music video, I don't know how old she is now, she's 18 or whatever like that, but was a young girl that was dressing older. And a lot of times the parents don't care, especially if the kid is making money. All they care about is the money. They don't care about how the kid is dressing. They don't care about who's targeting the kid. They don't care about none of that. But yeah, I'm telling y'all, don't rush it. Because when you're older, you actually have bills to pay and stuff like that, and then you're like, dang, I wish that I was, you know, whatever age again, because I wouldn't have to pay bills. But yeah, when you gotta pay, like, you got all these bills piled up on you, and a lot of times you don't got people to help you. So, while you're young, live it. Live it to the fullest. Respect your bodies. And like I said in the beginning, for the people that are married and have multiple kids of their choice, that shouldn't be a problem. I don't understand why is that an issue for people. Why people like so negative about that. Like, yeah, probably were like, oh yeah, today's society, the economy, but they couldn't afford it. They could afford it. That's why they have multiple kids, because they could afford it. And I know y'all looking at the children's perspective, like, oh, maybe the children are sad and all that stuff. But in reality, the children can't really decide if their parents should not have a kid. You know what I mean? Like, it's the parents' decision. They want more kids. Yeah, the children may be sad, unfortunately, but the kid cannot tell the parent, hey, I don't want any more siblings. That's not their place to say, you know. But yeah, that's what I want to talk about on here. Like, y'all let me know your thoughts and opinion on this, because I feel like I said, there's not enough women that talk about this. There's more men talk about situations like this rather than women. And I feel like more women need to get on this. Too much girls are girl, and they just like accept certain shit. Like, you shouldn't accept like certain behaviors that girls do. Like, the behavior I expect from the behavior I respect from women is women that are respectful to themselves. That's not sleeping around men. That is, if they are gonna be with someone, they try out that person. If it doesn't work out, okay, that happens. Sometimes relationships doesn't work out. But like, I don't support that sleeping around culture and stuff like that. That's where your parents at? Like to do this. Like, and a lot of time both parents are in their life. They have good relationship, but they still do this, and I don't understand why. What's the reason behind it? But yeah, that's just my message to you ladies. Like, literally, if y'all read the Bible, y'all don't even have to read the Bible. You have search of uncleanliness, the 7 uncleanliness laws or something like that. Google will tell you. You sleeping around with an STD, not good. You purposely sitting around, that's like demonic. Like at that point, you're like, I'm gonna just call you a demon at that point, because I just said it twice. Yeah, I'm gonna just call you a demon at that point, because that's like demon activity. You just purposely spend it around. And I've been seeing movies lately, Ready or Not 2, and They Will Kill You. And what I saw at They Will Kill You, there was like, I don't know, I understand why they kind of show that scene in a way, but they show an orgy scene. I was very shocked and surprised at what I saw. But that's just to show you like how demonic these type of things could be. You having a whole orgy, you seen a whole orgy stuff happening, or whatever the case is, that's demonic stuff. Like, too much people are hypersexual. Like, calm it down. Chill out. Y'all getting influenced, but it's okay to like celebrities. It's okay. But y'all getting too influenced by them to the point y'all acting like them, y'all doing stuff like them because you think you'll get the same treatment. Like, no. It's not okay if the celebrities are doing it either, but celebrities be in more deeper stuff than you think they are, to be honest. So, my word of advice, respect yourself. It is not that serious to be sleeping around people, especially on spring break. That's freaking crazy. It's not it. And if you're a person that have an STD that's uncurable, unfortunately, don't spread it around to other people. That's just evil and selfish of you to do that. Like, what? Like, I understand you're hurt, but the other people didn't do nothing to you. Go after the person that gave it to you. Like, and y'all do know, if y'all purposely doing this to people and they don't know that you have something, you can go to jail for that. I hope y'all do know that, right? And a lot of people don't end up in jail because a lot of times the person that's happening to these people don't know who gave it to them, which is even worse. But like, can y'all like stop like doing that for real? Like, that's very evil and selfish to do to people. And I understand someone hurt you, someone did that to you, but that don't mean go and hurt other people. And I know the saying, hurt people, but like, that's like extreme to do to somebody's life. You're ruining somebody's life like that. You know what I'm saying? So, it's a crazy world out there. Be safe, y'all. I would even recommend doing like quote unquote safe sex, because at the end of the day, people do oral, people kiss, people share drinks. You could contract something from kissing, from sharing drinks, from oral, whatever. You don't actually have to fornicate with somebody, So I would just personally say, keep your legs closed. Date someone you feel like you know for sure that's who you want to be with. Whether it's you want to get married first and then do that, or whether it is you want to wait a couple of months and then do it with that person. And always ask the person to get checked before you do anything. Don't just randomly just say, oh yeah, let me go do something. Don't do that. Don't. Like, people I see in the comment section that be like, oh, they so happy they're celibate for this amount of years, this amount of months, or they have for this amount of month, that they're chilling. Because this world, like, I always think about, like, when I do have kids, I worry for my future kids when they get older and they want to date. I worry for them. Yes, of course, I'm going to teach them, to wait until marriage, but most likely kids sometimes don't listen to that. But I was teaching the best of my ability to be careful when it comes to that stuff, because it's a scary world. The world is crazy and normalize too much stuff that's not supposed to be normalized. But yeah, leave me your thoughts and opinions down below. I probably will come back with part 2 of other topics to talk about, but Literally, y'all, I'm telling y'all, if y'all really take the time to read the Bible, find the Lord, you know, stop doing this devilish stuff, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. You don't, like, relax. Like, I more support these people. I more support the people that are married, happily married for many years and having a family. Like that, I support. That I like to see, you know, because they doing things the right way. They not going around messing around with people. Like, that's what I like to see. More people need to be like that. And I understand everybody wants to get married. Even though you don't want to get married, just stay with that one person. Don't sleep around. Okay? Anyways, that will be it. So I'll see you guys next video. If I see any more topics to talk about regarding certain things like this, I will talk about it. But that's just what an introduction, kind of what my thoughts and opinions are about this. And yeah, bye.